Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rafe West. How's it going with you guys? I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the history of the lottery. And there's not that many millionaires. Some facts and some history about the lottery I wanted to spin out at you guys. All right? I'm over here hanging out by this abandoned building. So there's a history I wanted to talk to you guys about. All right, so the New York lottery, that is, okay? Most lotteries may have some of their own history, some of the same, some exclusive to their states. So here, the first person to hit a big lottery was in 1981. All right, they hit for 5 million. 5 million, 1981. So we don't quite have a couple of decades of millionaires off of the lottery here in New York City. So in 1981, they hit for like 5.1 million or something. Then, like with any industry, there was also a couple of scandals with the lottery. It was in the, I think in the 80s, there was a couple of scandals where people were getting their hands on some winning tickets that weren't sold and giving it to friends and family. The mayor was Mr. Carey then here in New York City, and they had to suspend lottery for a while under those two scandals. All right, and the money now goes to education, for educational purposes. And it wasn't always that way. It didn't start out that way, actually. It started out different way. Then they made a law about putting it towards education. All right. Another fact of lottery is about 90% of the winners end up broke within a little over a year. Think about that, 90%. That shows you a lot about human psychology. Only 10% keep their money because it gets very expensive to own things. You know, a lot of people, one thing people don't realize when they get into stuff, it's pretty easy to get into something, house, car, position in the stock market, let's say, whether it's options or any kind of significant position using margin. Easy to get in, but the key is it's hard to maintain all of these things. Nobody thinks of, for example, in the stock market, the mental psychology of maintaining a position. And when you buy a house, when you buy a car, it's easy to get in. You get the down payment, you get in, you get approved. Then comes the maintenance, you know, the taxes, all of the maintenance and stuff. So remember, it's always easy to get in, it's harder to maintain. Always try to think about the maintenance of what you're getting into. Hopefully that's a good life tip as well. And so the lottery, another little fact about the lottery is a very small percentage, I think single digit percentage, something like 3% have gotten plastic surgery. So think about that before you go out and get that boob job. A small percentage has went to get plastic surgery. How about that, huh? So I guess people try to spend it on useful things. Not that that's not useful. That has its own vanity ways. All right. And so those are just a few tidbits I wanted to tell you guys about the lottery. If you have any more questions about the history of it, I'm not quite a super historian of it. I'm more into if we're going to play, let's get in and put the odds in your favor. That I'm about. But I can look up, I have an idea of the history. I don't have a lot of exact dates and everything, but I know about that first winner, 5.1 million, which back then was a lot of money. What did I say, 1981? That was a lot of money back then. Now, it used to be the thing to be a millionaire. Now I believe the new rich is like 3 million. So a millionaire is like nothing, if we could say that. So yeah, I just thought I'd ramble that off to you guys. Some interesting little tidbits that hopefully you found interesting. Please give me a like if you like this video. Share it with others. Also consider subscribing. All right. If you hit a like, it helps out the channel. It helps me keep going because the algorithm recognizes me more, and it helps me keep going. And watch my other videos. Don't ever think. See, one thing about my channel, I post evergreen content. Evergreen content means that it's good anytime. It's not like I post it unless I report it on some news or something, but I give relevant information that it's good for any time, any year, any month, any time, even in a pandemic. In fact, especially important in a pandemic, the stuff that I talk about on my channel. All right, so this is Rafe West. Be safe, you guys, all right? And I will catch up with you another time, all right? Take care, everybody. Peace.